And meanwhile in Birmingham, a gunman has been jailed for 5 years after he brandished a weapon in the street and was filmed in Dudley. Martin Gordon, 64 years old, was seen holding the weapon in a heated family argument. They were called at 1 p.m. on the 11th of August last year to say that a man had pulled a gun on a woman on Brierley Hill Road. The police identified Gordon as the suspect and his car was spotted at an industrial estate in Pensnett Brierley Hill 15 minutes later. Firearms officers descended on the site and arrested Gordon less than 40 minutes after the original call. He was found with a magazine containing 2 bullets in his pocket while the gun was still in the car. Following an investigation by the Major Crime Unit, Gordon from Brierley Hill admitted possession of a firearm. He was jailed for 5 years at Wolverhampton Crown Court on the 13th of February. Detective Sergeant Matt Nightingale from the MCU said, Gordon brandished his weapon in front of members of the public and made no effort to conceal it. Quick work was done by police to locate him and recover the firearm. They're committed, they said, to tackling gun crime and taking weapons off the street. More than 200 firearms have been taken off the streets of the West Midlands in the last year, and the police said this is a major success at tackling organised crime across the region. Staying in Birmingham for this next story from West Midlands Police, 6 people have been found guilty of murdering a father in Perry Hall Park in March 2024. Michael Obasi was out on an evening walk on the 14th of March when he was attacked and beaten by a group of 3 men and 3 teenage boys. The 38-year-old was reported missing by his family. Sadly, his body was found inside the park by a dog walker 2 days later. A post-mortem examination concluded that Michael died from multiple injuries following a violent attack. An investigation was launched by the police and they painstakingly trawled through CCTV and a group was identified. Manuel Filipacci, Ewan Mora, Ewan Kalin, along with the 2 15-year-old boys and a 14-year-old that can't be named for legal reasons, were arrested on suspicion of murder at addresses in Aston. CCTV was obtained from 2 shops in Perry Bar that showed Manuel and Ewan used Michael's card after the attack. The card was used multiple times. Later the same evening, Manuel, Ewan and Ewan Kalin were captured on CCTV on Normandy Street, reenacting the attack on Michael. The group were captured on CCTV laughing and chatting following the violent assault. Following the arrest, items belonging to Michael were found at addresses linked to the group, and one of these was a torch. DNA from 2 of the teenagers was found on Michael's shirt and also his rucksack. During the investigation, the police found more information that Manuel and the 2 Ewans, Ewan Mora and Ewan Kalin, were identified as being involved in a violent assault that took place in Walsall Town Centre on the 15th of January 2024. A man was targeted by a group as he walked through the train station and he was repeatedly punched and kicked. When questioned about the assault at the train station, Manuel claimed that he attacked the man in self-defence, fearing that he was going to be attacked. However, CCTV told a very different story. The 3 men were charged with that assault as well, along with the 3 teenagers, and they were also charged with Michael's murder. At Birmingham Crown Court on the 25th of February 2025, all 6 were found guilty of murder and robbery, and Manuel Filipacci, Ewan Mora and Ewan Kalin were also found guilty of attempted robbery of the man in Walsall train station. They were remanded to be sentenced at a later date. The family of Michael paid tribute to him and said he was a devoted father, and Michael was a beloved partner, dad, son, brother and uncle, and he was cherished by everybody that knew him. His beautiful smile and gentle spirit brought warmth to anybody that was around him, and it's a struggle every day to live without him. He was devoted to his little boy, and they were so close, and they always laughed and played together. Detective Inspector Phil Paul from the homicide team said, what happened to Michael was truly awful and he'd been taken away from his family who loved him very dearly. The group throughout the trial showed no remorse for their actions. Instead, they acted in a disgusting manner and have put Michael's family through a lot of pain during the trial. He said that he knew that this verdict would not bring Michael back, but at least justice will be served and they will spend a long time in prison. So rest in peace to Michael Obasi and my condolences to his friends and family. I really look forward to hearing what viewers have to say on that story and all of the other stories featured in this episode. Please don't forget to follow online on social media at Scarcity Studios, and I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Peace.